So a question I get a lot of times about the Tacoma is, hey, how did you get that Cobra on your Tacoma? It's pretty simple, really. And I'm going to show you. This one, you see, this one's all scratched to shit because we made some mistakes in the creation process. But I have a shiny new one, and we're going to go ahead and replace it. This being be short term, we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and we'll talk about how it works. Okay, so I've reverted to my original badge, just so you can see how this comes off. It's super simple. Let's see if I can get a good shot of this here. There are 3 tabs. Push down on one top. You can see my arm right there. Push down the other on the top, and then you come over here and go. And that's all there is to it. And strangely, there's a secret badge back here. So make of that as you will. Okay, so we've got some different stuff here. These are the rings, 3D printed rings. This is the first attempt. It didn't come out too well. This is the one I've been running with, and if you'll notice, there's a little bit of an indentation here. Now let me show you over on the truck how this works. Now, with the taco thing, you can't quite tell, but this is a bit curved. Not too much, but just a little bit. And so what happens is you mount this right here. I use a couple very tiny screws for the top. These ones right here. You can pretty much use any hardware you have lying around. Those are just convenient. And I only use 2 points because essentially you do 2 points to hold this thing on up here. Oops. And then you do 2 points to hold the badge over here. So I'm going to go ahead and mount that back on the truck, and I'll be right back. So I want to go ahead and talk about how we made these the Cobra symbols here, because they're not as complicated as you might think. The hardest part is getting the oval shape. Now, what you want to do is you're just doing the exact same outline as the Tacoma shape, right? Now, that being said, you might want to go like maybe 10% bigger if you have that opportunity, but just the same shape as the Cobra, you can do it fine. I've used plexiglass. You can use wood if you want to. It wouldn't really matter. All mounts up just fine. But with this one, we actually used a laser cutter and cut the oval. And essentially, we were left with this. Now, this one was before I knew about the loops, and you can see my drill points where I was going to drill it and just smash the whole thing on. Also tried using double-sided tape. That all worked terribly. Use the mounting point. That's the only way to do it. Otherwise, it'll be a catastrophic failure. But anyway, go from this, and then essentially all you need to do. So for this one, we did a vinyl cut sticker on the back, and then we took off this. We painted blue. Now, how did I do this one? I don't even know. This one I know how we did. So this one, the sticker was on the front. We painted the back. We painted the front blue initially. That's why it's all peeled to shit at this point. And then we painted the back red. The problem is, of course, over time, this all peeled apart. So this is more like how you see if you take apart a Ford, well, at least one of the old Ford symbols. This is how it looks. What we did on this one is we put a vinyl sticker on the back. The vinyl sticker is red. And then all you do is rattle can blue over the top of it. And it's got some lip there. If you really wanted to, you could peel off the vinyl sticker at that point. And as long as the paint isn't too dry. And then paint red there. But this has worked out pretty well. The only concern I have is the sticker is a little bit too close to the edge. I think I might do a 10% bigger symbol, because bigger truck symbols are where it's at, right? Anyway, that's the new one. That's how we did it. It ain't complicated. You can pretty much put any sticker in the back there, and then just paint over the back. If you wanted any kind of your creativity is the only limitation, and I believe in you. So rock on. I'm going to go ahead and mount this up then, and we'll take a look at that. Okay, so here you see we have the 3D printed mounted plate mounted. There's some play in this, so you'll want to make sure to see that you're lined up on these sides. I only use the 2 on top just to give me a place to put it. You really could just do 2 total. But then I just put in my long screws there. These are way longer than is necessary, but they're just what I had lying around at the time. And that's all there is to it. Screw it in the back, and you're good to go. So there you go, finished product. Now that I have it on the back, I expect this to hold up for a long time. Now there was some talk of putting lights behind this, and you could totally do it. That would be super cool. I won't do it with mine because that's going to make this blue and red lights on the front of your vehicle gets you pulled over and arrested. I don't want to be arrested. So anyway, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them. Thanks. Bye. I love my drill press.